What is going on, everybody? RogersBase here with the final One Piece chapter before Oda's first month-long break since the time skip. I'm your host, as always, RogersBase, and welcome to my live reaction and review for One Piece Manga Chapter 1053. I gotta be honest, I know this is gonna be good for two reasons. One, back on Sunday last week, I was apparently spoiled on a big thing that happens in today's chapter. I was already told something on the live stream for last week's chapter that I didn't realize was a spoiler for this chapter, but then the chapter came out and everybody was like, I can't believe you got spoiled, or I can't believe that people spoiled him in my comment section for 1052. So I know one big thing, but two, the fact that there were already almost 1,000 people in the live chat waiting for this to go live before I even tweeted out a link tells me that this is going to be one for the record books. So welcome, everybody. I am very, very excited. I cannot wait to read this. I already know it's going to be good because I'm looking at the front page right now on Viz, and we have a color spread for One Piece Odyssey right here. Translation Stephen Paul, 1053. We got Luffy, we got Nami, Chopper. Surprisingly, nobody else from the main Straw Hat crew, so I'm assuming maybe the guy with the white hair and the yellow vest is going to be a party member or something. And then you've got this girl who looks like a flapper girl out of the 20s. Real cute, with all these other creatures. You got a Kung Fu Dugong in the back, which is kind of cute as well. I really like these character designs. It reminds me of like a classic Dragon Quest, as if Oda was going to draw the characters in Dragon Quest. So I think it's going to be pretty good. And also, yes, to everybody who's in here, happy Father's Day, especially to my dad. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I know you're watching. I know you already saw your Father's Day tweet with Ricky in it. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you and Uncle Bob have a great lunch. You, Mom, and Uncle Bob have a fantastic night. By the way, thank you very much to Hendrix and Robert for becoming members as well. Nakama, greatly appreciate that. Thank you for being in here, saying can't wait to read with you. I can't wait to read this one. This one's gonna be good. Okay, without any further ado, One Piece Manga Chapter 1053. This one is called New Emperors, so I know I definitely got spoiled on one thing then. If that's the name, I know I got spoiled on one Yo! Gabe Ortiz coming through with 20 gifted memberships. My boy! Thank you very much, Gabe. What was I saying? I told you guys this was going to be a good one. 2,000 people and I'm on the first page right now. Holy mackerel. All right. Legendary stream already. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, here we go. What is that picture doing there? We never had the opportunity to approve this, and I'm certain I told you to remove the D off the name. I never heard that, sir. And the photograph came straight from Guernica of CP0? Reprint them now. Do not let these go out into the world. We cannot get in touch with the printing factory. My guy, Big News Morgans. Okay, all right, this is a Pillow-sama chapter. Big News Morgans is already here. Stop the presses at once. Look at that mystical form. Carry these far and wide, folks. The last message sent out by Cypherpole after they vanished in Wano was, "It's Big Mom's ship." I won't let them manipulate this narrative. At moments like this, when the world is in flux, the straight facts are the most fascinating news there is. That is straight facts indeed. Big News Morgans, it's a pleasure to see you. I always love to see you because I know the chapter is going to be hype when I see your happy little bird face. Beautiful. Here we go. There is nothing like good, old-fashioned, live entertainment. This is big news. Show me the bounties, please. Here we go. The Emperors of the Sea, Kaido and Big Mom, have been defeated. The shocking news took no time at all to make its way around the world. Two of the emperors who ruled over the sea for decades toppled in a single night. And upon three pirate captains, Monkey D. Luffy, Eustace Captain Kidd, and Trafalgar D. Waterlaw, which isn't on his poster, but I'm saying it because you always got to say his full name. Put respect on his name. The government placed a shocking bounty of 3 billion berries each. So not only is Luffy getting 3 billion, Kidd and Law are getting 3 billion too. I'm kind of shocked that they're all going to have the same bounty. That's a little weird. Because, okay, I'm going to keep reading. All right. They all have the same bounty? Udon, Wano country, and you got all them saying 3 billion berries. Wow, boss. And Apu's looking over. Where'd Kid go? He was in some kind of state. The flower capital's my guess. Fwa, 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 fwa. Not surprised he'd have that reaction. Let's go there too. We're having a party today. 3 billion berry boys. Holy. Also, I just realized, wait a minute. I just looked. Wait a minute. I was so focused on the 3 billion mark, I just looked at Luffy's bounty poster. Luffy's bounty poster is a picture of Gear 5. How the hell did they get that picture? Apu took it and then sent it to Big News and put it on his wanted poster? They're literally gonna have Luffy as Joy Boy, as Nika, on his wanted poster now? Okay. And Law... Law in the corner just saying, this is gonna be trouble. Yo! Monkey D. Luffy, 3 billion berries. I'm genuinely shocked that Kid and Law have 3 billion. Like I said, knowing the one big spoiler I know about this chapter, this is then throwing things into a tizzy for me. Because how the heck are they going to have the... Oh, whatever. All right, let's keep reading. A broth of wood ear mushroom and chrysanthemum. For the first tray, tofu egg cakes. In the flat bowl, decorative lotus root. Crisp pickles in the small dish. And for the soup cup, these are exalted guests, so everything must be perfect. It's all been mashed, firmed up in hot water, and tasted for poison 3 times. And now, I am proud to serve our esteemed guests the traditional Honzen Ryori meal worthy of a shogun. You have a whole, look at this, shogun party. Do enjoy. None of them could wait 2 hours, but it looks delicious. I can sense the care you put into it. My guy Jinbe is the only one who's respectful who shows up to the traditional meal. He's by himself in the room. Sounds lovely outside, though. Of course, Luffy would rather party with the people of Wano than be in a traditional shogun meal. But you know what? Good for Jinbe. I'm glad Jinbe is holding to tradition. Jinbe, little by little, I gotta say this right now. Jinbe, over the course of the story arc, has gone up in my Straw Hat rankings. Because obviously, Jinbe's the newest member of the crew. Well, not anymore, but was the newest member of the crew, right? Didn't have as much time as the other characters on the crew, but little by little, right? When he's the helmsman and he's doing all the stuff with the ship in the beginning of the raid of Wano country, and he's fighting who's who, and you get that really good lore dump for who's who, and you get him, helping Raizo with the water and shifting everything to put the fire out, and then even the stuff that happens in Whole Cake, him bending the knee, and then, the sake cup to Big Mom. Jinbe has been taking W after W after W, and I like a respectful king. And Jinbe is a respectful king. He shows up to the Shogun thing. Jinbe is moving his way up my Straw Hat rankings. I love Jinbe. I love him. All right, here we go. Everything's free today. Free. Shooting games, goldfish scoops, chocolate bananas, yakisoba, takoyaki, grilled squid, candy apples, cotton candy. It's the first festival. This is going to be so much fun. You got Luffy, Yamato, and Chopper running around. We got the bros eating. All right, Rocket Brook, listen up. For this next song, we'll play a favorite of my friend and yours, Brother Oden. And Hiyori's on the Shavison playing music for everybody. Yo, Princess Hiyori Swan. Everyone's screaming. She's playing on the top. She doesn't have her mask on anymore. Engu, how do you know my name? Oh my gosh. Yes. So she's fine. So no theories about what happened to Robin. Robin's good. That's my Kokeshi doll collection. Aren't they just the cutest? Robin's like, not really. They're not as cute as me. Huh? What? She didn't say they're not as cute as me. I threw that in there. Just for people who are like, you're not reading the translation wrong. Whatever. Shut up. Read it yourself. Why is your collection here? This is the room where I keep my hobby secret. I was in prison in here for several years, you see. Wait, who are... Oh. Who are you? I thought you were a blacksmith. I had some skill at forging katana, but it was only for fun. Oh. Why would they wait till just now to reveal this? Ruling a kingdom can be so tiring. Kosuke Sukiyaki, the father of Kosuke Oden. Bro, where have you been? It really did not matter. The one thing I saw about this chapter clearly did not matter at all. I thought I got spoiled on the big reveal. Turns out there's a lot more to this chapter than I thought. Yo, okay. Kosuke Sukiyaki, the father of Kosuke Oden. So, wow, the theories were right. The theories were actually right. Does Momo know? No, and I have no intention of telling him, although perhaps the vassals are aware. For I am the very man who Orochi allowed to seize control over the land of Wano. How could I dare go public and declare my survival? By the time I finally escaped from this room with my life intact, Oden had died and Wano was terribly changed. I thought of committing seppuku right there on the spot. Wait, Mr. Tengu. Wait, what? 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 The heck? Oda, you can't do this. You can't do this. Before we're going on a month-long break, you can't do this. What? I am certain that somewhere in this country is the ancient weapon Pluton. The poneglyph in Alabasta said it was here. And Sukiyaki, in no uncertain terms, goes, it is. Doom doom. It is. Who or what is Pluton? Have we seen Pluton? It's here in Wano? Pluton? Not Uranus, Pluton. Former excavation camp Udon. Oh! Okay, this is a 10 out of 10 chapter. I'm not even done with the chapter yet. There's one reveal I know that's coming, and now we're seeing Green Bull. Dude, this is a 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10. I don't even need to get the review. This is a 10 out of 10 chapter. And there's King and Queen. And Babanuki and all the... Yo! In the former excavation camp Udon, King and Queen. I'm supposed to be the guy who stays around. Queen's looking disheveled right now. He's super skinny. I warned you not to test me, didn't I? A guy in my position can't go around getting beat by pirate subordinates. The Navy doesn't have any spare manpower to send around performing cleanup. And you're just who I thought you were. Yo! And he's got the vines! He's got the nature fruit! Bro, theories are getting confirmed left and right. I gotta go back. I gotta change the title for my old not Kosuke Oden. What am I saying? Because my brain's going all over the place. I gotta go change the title for my old theory video on Green Bull with the vines and the nature fruit. Now we're getting that. And then Sukiyaki. Jesus, man. Throwing the sake barrel. Yo. The booze tastes like crap. It needs more time to age. I can't believe we're looking at this. My man Ricardo on the page. Hello. It's me. I'm in Wano. Navy HQ Admiral Ryokugyu, otherwise known as Aramaki. And he's got a tattoo on his chest that says double suicide at the Death River. What actor is he supposed to be based on? Send me a battleship. Oh, Ryokugyu. And don't you dare squeal to Sakazuki. Got it? I love that guy's cut no corners attitude. I want to hear him say you did good when I bring this kid's head. Rah-ha-ha. Rah-ha-ha. Okay. It's a weird laugh, but all right. Okay. Interesting. So he's like a simp for Akainu then. He mentions Akainu more than twice here. Interesting. So everything he does for Lava Boy. Okay. Flower Capital. Okay, everybody, listen up. Ninja Pirate Mink Samurai Alliance. I do like his design a lot, though, and I love how the vines are coming out of his finger. You got the flowers on his pants. All right, listen up, everybody. Who is that guy? Royal servants, Yakuza, in the land of Wano. Spit it, pal. And Luffy's in the top leading a toast. You guys all fought hard, and you're the party leader after all. Huh? Oh, and Luffy's talking to Momo, saying, don't tell Wano about me. But why not? Because then I'll be a hero. He doesn't want to be a hero. He just wants the people to be free. Straw Hat. And kids running up. If I get rid of you right now, he's like, look. No time to fight, kids. Sit down. In celebration of tomorrow's meal, here goes. Look at this. He reaches his hand around, grabs Kid's head just like this. He's like, buddy, we're friends now. Don't worry about it, okay? We're not fighting right now. We're good. And Kid's just like, look, I want to be a Yonko. I'm going for Luffy's head. Here goes. Kampai. Here's the toast. I got my coffee here this morning. Kampai. A toast to the party. Let's drink the night away. Cheers, mates. This is probably knowing Oda, you know, Oda said he was waiting to draw a certain panel in Wano Country. This is probably the panel with the fireworks behind him. You got the giant drums, Luffy jumping up, holding Kid by the neck. This is great, man. Shinobu and Nami and Sanji in one. Raizo and Toko and Kiku in another. Denjiro chilling with Zoro and Usopp and Frankie. You got Inuarashi, you got the Musketeers, you got Carrot, you got Nekomamushi, you got our dude little Barriete down there with his bananas. These pirates sure do love to carry on. You got Old Man Hyo with the Yakuza. In all my life, I've never heard of a party this big and this raucous. 5,000 people in the live chat right now, and we're not even done with the chapter because the one thing I know about it hasn't been shown yet. Bro, welcome everybody, welcome. You got Beppo. Oh, here we go, double page spread. But I want to read this in order though. You got Beppo, you got Jean Bart, you got Law's Pirates, you got Killer with the rest of the Kid Pirates. You got Kid smacking Luffy's arm around. Why are you wrapping your arm around me? Look at this. I came here to eliminate you. I have no idea what happened in the outside world, but this is who they're calling the four emperors now. The new Yonko are Shanks, Teach, Luffy, and the newest member of the Yonko crew, the one, the only, Buggy D Clown. Here we are. This is what blows my mind, though, because, again, this is the thing I was spoiled on in last week's manga chapter review. People were all saying Buggy was going to be a Yonko, and I was like, that would be super funny because he fails his way upwards. But realistically, what did he do to become a Yonko? Because he was a Shichibukai. The Navy went after him. Like, did he beat the Navy? I know, obviously, he's got the delivery service, so he's got control pretty much of a lot of the underground right now. He's the Death Stranding, right? He's Bridges to the rest of the underground. So I understand that much. He has a lot of territory. Yonko doesn't necessarily mean power. But still, Buggy? We gotta know what he did. He must have done something. Like, how wild would it be if Buggy actually beat the Navy and Mihawk and Hancock lost? That would be insane. But we'll talk about it more in the review. Let's keep going through the chapter. 5,300 people in here live as we're going through this. Sounds like they're having a grand old time. Well, the Navy ain't in any mood to celebrate, you brats. You see the world outside. Oh, please. Oda. I'm going to duplicate what I did during my Crisis Core reaction earlier this week. Oda, please, I am on my knees begging you. Please, Oda, please. You're talking about the outside world a lot in this manga chapter. When you come back from your break, please, jump to Marijoa. Please, show us the admirals. Show us what Shanks thinks of this. Tell us what Buggy did to become a Yonko. Please, show us Sabo. Show us what happened to Sabo and Vivi. Did Kuma actually slap them away? Show us what happened to Bonnie. Please, these world-building chapters are so good. Tell us what Pluton is. Pluton's in Wano. We're gonna know what Pluton is in the next few chapters. Oda! How are you doing this? I love this. 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 The world outside is one unholy mess right now. One Piece will return July 24th. It says right there. Buggy. Hold on. I got to do something real quick. Wait a minute. Wait. I got to do something. Where is the manga chapter cover? Was this post Enies Lobby? What's the one I'm thinking of? Hold on. There was the chapter cover with Blackbeard and Shanks and Luffy and Buggy all those years ago. There was a volume cover, not a chapter cover, a volume cover. What was the volume cover? I got it. We have so many donations to get through today. Holy volume 25. Thank you very much. Volume 25. Because people were pointing that out during my review last week. Here we go. Volume 25. Oh my gosh, things are falling off. Volume 25 right here. Here we go. The front cover of volume 25. This is unreal. Oh, I guess this is the omnibus, so you don't see the full cover, but I'm sure at some point they have the cover in here. Anyway, the cover, you guys know the cover at this point. The cover is the four of them. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. There's a lot to go over in this chapter. Quick review time. I'm gonna warn you right now, chat. I'm gonna warn you right now with this review. This is one of those rare reviews where it's gonna be me, stream of consciousness, ranting and raving about all the things I thought about in this chapter. I'm not even looking back at the chapter. There's so much to talk about just in terms of what I just read that I'm going to be spewing out of my mouth. We'll go back and we'll look at certain things in the chapter just to make sure I didn't get things wrong. But this is a 10 out of 10 chapter, all right? This is like one of the best of Wano Country. I love all these chapters. I knew I was going to like this chapter. I like the world building at the end of every arc. This is the reason why I read One Piece. It's for chapters like this. The world building is unparalleled. Let me talk real quick. First and foremost, awesome that Buggy's a Yonko, but I gotta know what the heck he did. Until I know what he did for sure, I truly don't even care about that reveal. That's like, cool, good for Buggy fans, great. I'm glad he failed his way upwards, but there are like 3 other things in this chapter that I want to talk about before that. 3 other things. What the hell are you guys saying? Sabo on page 2? What? Sabo on page 2? Wait, shut up. Shut up, chat. Hold on. Wait. I missed Sabo on page 2. Where? I see Big News Morgans. I'm looking right now. Where do you see Sabo? In what world do you see Sabo? Above the bounties. What? I don't... Where? Above the bounties. Background image. Top middle. I don't see him. Oh, that's... Okay. I see. Okay. You got me, chat. You got me. You all said Sabo he's on the building. He's like a picture. I thought when you said Sabo on the next page, I'm thinking Sabo showing up in the crowd, reacting to Luffy's bounty and the fact that he's a Yonko now. No. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. He's on the background. That's cute. I'm glad I noticed. Okay, fine. Well, he is Sabo. Yeah, okay, but fine. Whatever, fine. He's there. Fine. That's not the kind of Sabo I'm looking for. I want to see Sabo in the flesh reacting to this. I don't care about him on a poster in the background. I don't care about that. The thing I do care about that I want to talk about, number one shocking reveal in this chapter, without a doubt, because we all knew that Luffy was going to be declared as a Yonko because he already was a Yonko. I know a lot of people are probably happy with this chapter because now Luffy's officially a Yonko and it's back to 4. There's no longer like the 5th Emperor thing going on. He's now one of the main 4. But 2 things. First off, how the heck are Law, Luffy, and Kid all going to have the exact same bounty and Law and Kid not being declared Yonko? Are they being seen as Luffy's subordinates at this point? Like, 3 billion berries. Like, if you look back at the end of and you're not seeing Buggy's bounty on this either, you just see the Yonko, but you see Teach, Luffy, Shanks, and Buggy. There's no bounty given for Buggy, but my assumption is he's got to have a bounty that's at least as high as Luffy's, or somewhat equivalent, like 2.6 or something. He's gotta be. And I'm sure Blackbeard probably has a new bounty, because he's been doing stuff in the background since Act 2. So how does Luffy have 3 billion and Kid and Law have the same thing? Like, that's likely higher than Luffy. You think he's got a higher bounty? You think Buggy has a higher bounty than Luffy's? What did he do then? Like, what did Buggy do to deserve a bounty upwards of 3 billion? Did he lie? Like, did some massive pirate join his crew? Did Weevil decide to team up with him or something? Like, did Weevil suddenly, when he saw the Navy show up, be like, well, I'm going to swear my allegiance to Buggy-sama? Like, what could have happened? I don't understand. I don't understand. I tell you right now, if somehow, some way, Mihawk bends the knee to Buggy, if Mihawk, there's no way. If Mihawk bent the knee to Buggy, Mihawk, in terms of my character ranking, plummets. Plummets forever and always. If somehow, some way, Buggy is seen as the leader of the Shichibukai, and they all come together and Mihawk is a subordinate to Buggy, I'm telling you right now, that is trash. Right now. I'm prepping you now for the reaction if it ends up happening. That is absolute trash. I understand that Buggy fails his way upwards. I get it. But that is going to be the fattest L that Mihawk has ever caught in this series. Do not tell me that Mihawk has suddenly, over the course of all this, become the second in command for Buggy and is now the Zoro of his crew. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me. There's no way. The only way I see that happening is if somehow, some way, Mihawk goes to Buggy and tells Buggy, look, we warlords need to stick together, right? And Hancock agrees to it, and Weevil agrees to it, and they all go to Buggy, right? And form an alliance in the same way that Luffy and Law and Kid and the ninja and the pirates and the samurai all formed an alliance. I will accept it then. And then the world can see Mihawk as a subordinate for Buggy. But in truth, Mihawk and Buggy and Hancock, they're all on the same level. But Buggy, because he's a liar, declares to the world and sells to Big News Morgans that he's the leader. In that scenario, I'm fine with it. In that scenario, if they're working together, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it then. But if somehow, some way, because Buggy's whole thing is he can't get slashed because of his devil fruit. If Buggy somehow, some way beats Mihawk before Zoro does, I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I would do. I would cry. I don't know what I would do. I really have no idea. Now I kind of want that to happen. I talked my way through it and now I kind of want it to happen. Now I don't think it would be trash anymore. But I'm going off topic. This is wild. This is why this chapter is so good. I'm going off topic. We have to move away from the Buggy thing because there's something else that's even more major than this that blows my mind that I did not expect to see in this chapter. It's not the reveal that Sukiyaki is Hitetsu, because a lot of us thought that was going to be the case, but I'm shocked to see it at this point in the story. I thought he would have revealed himself sooner. No. What I want to talk about instead is the fact that Robin tells Sukiyaki, I'm going to read this verbatim, word for word, out of her mouth. I am certain that somewhere in this country, and Robin, wait, hold on, back up even further. Back up. Even more than this, the fact that Robin is totally fine. That we were all predicting what's happening to Robin. Is there going to be a Robin rescue arc after last chapter? And nope, Oda's like, we're good. Robin's here. Everything's squared away. Bruh. I love that. I love that. Thank you for saving our dear sweet Robin Swan. Thank you very much. Anyway, she says to Sukiyaki, I'm certain somewhere in this country is the ancient weapon Pluton. The poneglyph in Alabasta said it was here. So she's known this about Wano since Alabasta and hasn't told us that in Wano country, this is where Pluton is. And Sukiyaki, in no uncertain terms, goes, it is. It's here. So what is Pluton? Have we seen Pluton? Has there been any hint to this in the story that I somehow missed? Like, Pluton is here. Is there a ship that I missed? Is Pluton going to be a person that also acts as a ship? Like what? It can't be Zunisha, because Zunisha technically could be seen as a ship, as a vessel, but Zunisha's not here. Zunisha left. So where the heck is Pluton? What is Pluton? Why is Pluton? It blows my mind. It blows my... I can't think of any single hint throughout the course of Wano Country. I'm sure, though, the beauty of the story is that the second we know what Pluton is, we're going to be able to go back to earlier chapters of Wano Country and pinpoint it. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Because is Pluton going to be Momo? It can't be Momo unless somehow, some way, Momo, despite the fact that he's got an artificial devil fruit of Kaido, is somehow seen as a vessel, as a dragon, and can carry people on his back. I don't understand. How, what is Pluton? That to me is more shocking than anything else in this chapter. That is more shocking to me than Sukiyaki being Hitetsu. That is more shocking to me than Buggy being a Yonko. That is more shocking to me than Green Bull showing his face. I am blown away by that. Did Big Mom know this? Like, was Kaido aware of the fact that Pluton was here? And Frankie knows what Pluton is because of the blueprints. Unless those blueprints were fake. But he knows because of the blueprints. So has he seen it? Does he know? I was in prison here for several years. I don't... Somewhere in this country is... How wild would it be? How absolutely positively wild would it be if Pluton is the Sunny? Because the Sunny is technically right here in Wano Country. And that Frankie built the Sunny, having memory of the blueprints, and brought the Sunny all the way to Wano Country because he knew, and Robin knew, that it was supposed to be here in Wano. What if the Sunny is Pluton? And it's been Pluton the whole time. And the whole time since the end of Water 7, we've been riding on the back of Pluton. And Frankie knew that. Because Frankie didn't know. Frankie might have known that the Sunny was Pluton, but he didn't know that Pluton was supposed to be in Wano Country. Or maybe he did. Maybe it was on the blueprints. And Robin knew that Pluton was going to be in Wano Country, but didn't know what was on the blueprints. What if they just followed fate? Because again, Joy Boy or whatever happened at Laugh Tale, they knew that Luffy was going to be born, that there was going to be a new Joy Boy. They knew that Shirahoshi was going to be born and there was going to be a new Poseidon. So maybe they knew that Pluton was going to be built and that Pluton was going to be the Thousand Sunny. And it's already here in Wano Country, and that's what Hitetsu's going to reveal. And he's going to be like, look, the Pluton was the ship you've been riding on all along. Or maybe, I don't know. Or maybe Pluton's the time fruit? That's the only other thing that I could think that would be so broken that would be in front of everybody. That Pluton maybe is the time fruit. But the thing is, Pluton, it can't be, because Pluton is a ship. It's not a person. It's been clarified. It's a ship. So it can't be. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a devil fruit. Maybe we've been lied to. Maybe it's a person. Maybe it's Momo. But I doubt it. Unless maybe, I don't know. My brain is getting racked. It's got to be a ship. It's got to be a ship that's here in Wano Country. I feel like it's got to be the Sunny. It's been established as a ship. I don't know. I truly have no idea. Unless the ship thing was a red herring and that there were no blueprints all along and that Frankie just, I don't know, man. That to me is more wild than anything in this chapter. More wild than the Yonko reveals, more wild than Green Bull, more wild than the bounties being over 3 billion. Because that's all stuff. We knew Green Bull was going to show up. We could have assumed at some point, Buggy, I almost said Branky, Frankie and Buggy. We could have assumed at some point that Buggy was going to, fail his way up to be a Yonko. We could have assumed at some point that Kid and Law and Luffy were all going to have massive bounties, that Luffy would be seen as a Yonko. We even knew that Big News Morgans must have been in this chapter. I love Big News. I'm happy to see him, but we knew that was probably still going to be the case. But the fact that right here, right now, we get the reveal that Pluton is in Wano country, that to me is more exciting than anything else. I gotta know what Pluton is, and I gotta know soon. And we probably will. We'll probably know right after we come back from this break. Like, we're endgame. We are endgame now. I know Oda has already announced it. Oda already said we're entering the final saga. After all of this, right, I'm going on a break to tighten everything up, and then we're into the final saga. So it's gonna be something good. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. Roger, who is the D that they wanted removed from the bounty poster? I'm thinking it's Law. Because if you look at Law's, look. If you look at Law's poster, it doesn't have Trafalgar D Water Law on it. It just says Trafalgar Law. And obviously, Marijoa knows about Water Law because of Sengoku. And so it says here, when they're talking about it, and they said, reprint them now, do not let this go out into the world. Oh no, but it says here, I'm certain I told you to remove the D on the name. And they're talking about the photograph, so it must have been Luffy. It must have been Luffy. They didn't want the world to know that Luffy's face looks like Nika's and he has the initial D. They were probably going to remove Monkey D. Luffy's D. It's got to have been Luffy. Because they even clarify here, the photograph came straight from CP0. So there you go. That he took the photo of Gear 5 Luffy. There's so much here when you're rereading it and it's not just your initial read, like, wow, wow. See, and then this right here. Now I'm reading this again. Stop the presses at once. Look at that mystical form. Carry these far and wide. Big news says, the last message sent out by Cypherpole after they vanished in Wano was, it's Big Mom's ship. Is Big Mom's ship gonna be Pluton? It was the last thing they sent before they vanished. And then the ending of the chapter, or near the ending of the chapter, is Robin talking about Pluton being here. And we have not seen Big Mom's crew in a long time. Is it possible that the Grand Mama Shantae, the singing, talking ship, is somehow, some way Pluton? Unless the only other thing I could think of is somehow, some way, Big Mom's ship, as I said multiple live streams ago, that Big Mom's crew members took out Cypherpole. And the reason why they sent its Big Mom's ship was saying, as a warning, we see Big Mom's ship on the horizon, and then Flampe and Oven and the rest of them took out Cypherpole. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's the beauty of it, though, is there's all these possibilities. But I also feel like, as a YouTuber, I need to say right away what I think it is. The more I think about it, and we talked about it out loud, the more I think Buggy might be working with the other Shichibukai. Because I can't imagine what else would have put him up there on that pedestal. The only thing I could think of is if the government thinks he's working with Mihawk and Hancock and Weevil and somehow has gotten all of them to work against the world government and team up in an alliance, and that paired with Buggy's delivery service and control over the underground may have given him the title of Yonko. So I'm going to say that's what it is. I'm going to say the reason he's a Yonko, I'm predicting, is because he's working with the Shichibukai. Is that he's working, I can't even believe those words are coming out of my mouth, but that he's working with Mihawk and Hancock and Weevil. That's the only thing I could think of. Because how else could he fail his way up that quickly? And the last thing we saw of him was them going to war with the Marines. I don't know. And that paired with, the world already knowing that he was on Roger's ship too with Shanks. How wild is it to think that Buggy and Shanks were cabin boys on Roger's ship, and they are now both Yonko. They are both Emperors of the Sea alongside Joy Boy and Blackbeard. What? Come on. I need to know more. I gotta know. I do genuinely love the fact that Buggy is a Yonko, but I gotta know how and why he ended up in that position. And I just realized we haven't even talked at all in this review yet about Green Bull. We haven't even talked about Green Bull once. Not once. Ryokugyu shows up. He's a simp for Akainu. He says, Akainu's gonna pat me on my head and say I did good when I bring him this guy's head? What is the actor he looks like? He's got to look like a certain actor. Who is he based on? I got to look this up. Who is he based on? Ryokugyu. Let me see. I'm typing this in. One Piece. Who is he based on? I'm looking. John Rambo. Huh? Oh, there's donations that go over that? Oh, cool. All right, then we'll talk about it during the donation portion. Great. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you to all the people donating right now, by the way. This is absolutely unbelievable. I have so many donations and theories and stuff to get to. Maybe I should stop theorizing. We'll talk about the Green Bull thing during the theory thing. I haven't even shown what the thumbnail is going to be this week yet. I got to show the thumbnail. James worked hard on the thumbnail. I got to show the thumbnail. End of review. This is a 10 out of 10. Let's show James's hard work on the thumbnail, okay? How about that? Incredible chapter. Absolutely unbelievable chapter. That's a 10 out of 10. That's a 10 out of 10 right there. I'm going to get to the donations. We're going to get to the donations, TJ. I understand there's a lot of donations. I get it, but I had to share my thoughts. This is a big chapter. I know you guys understand. I know you understand. It takes priority. We get to the donations. Just wait. All right. Here we go. My drive. Let's see. Here we go. What did we get from him? Stars? James, what did you do? Oh, he did a scrapped thumbnail too. Wait a minute. Wait. Thank you very much, Joe Caparilli, donating $100 saying this is truly endgame stuff. The Beck's reaction on YouTube right now. Love the passion. This month is going to suck. This month is not going to suck. Let me tell you right now. This month is not going to suck. I'm going to say this right now before we get to the thumbnail. Big reveals, okay? First and foremost, if you're like, I'm not going to have any content to watch for a month, yes, you are. Because I have 2 watch-through videos coming in the span of the next month. First off, I am watching currently Gurren Lagann for the very first time. There's going to be a Gurren Lagann reaction recap where I'm watching through the entirety of Gurren Lagann that goes up in 2 weeks when I'm done with the series. That's the first one. The second thing is, you know damn well Nintendo's gonna announce a Nintendo Direct within that month-long span. So there's gonna be a big Nintendo Direct reaction. So we got the Nintendo Direct reaction. We got the Gurren Lagann watch-through. We have a Spy Family reaction recap for the entirety of Season 1 that's going up. We've got more Genshin Impact streams. We've got a playthrough of Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. We've got a playthrough of Cuphead's DLC. We've got the lead-up, the road to Xenoblade 3. And on top of all of that, on top of the Direct, on top of Gurren Lagann, on top of Spy Family, on top of Cuphead, on top of Genshin, okay? On top of all of this, I've got 2 massive One Piece streams planned that are collab streams, and we've got a Reverie coming up that Jay is going to host, and we've got Anime Expo, where I can officially announce now that I will be hosting a panel at Anime Expo that may or may not be related to One Piece that has not been announced yet. But I can't say anything more about it, but I will be there, and I will be doing a meet and greet at Anime Expo. So don't worry about a thing. We have content on content on content on content that is spilling out over the course of the next month. So if you worry that there's not going to be content, there is going to be so much content that your little butts aren't going to know what to do with it. So don't worry about a thing. Me and Brandon and James are working very, very hard on content coming up. Now, with that being said, boom, his first thumbnail that he did that got scrapped was of Green Bull. So James did a thumbnail of Green Bull, but this is not his thumbnail for the week. I know what his thumbnail of the week is because I told him the thing I got spoiled on. But I waited to look at this until we start the stream. So here we go. the reveal of James's thumbnail for 1053. Boom! The one, the only, the 4 Yonko. We've got Luffy, we've got Shanks, we've got Blackbeard, and we've got Buggy D Clown. James coming through once again with a big fat W with his thumbnail art this week. Absolutely, positively beautiful. You got Luffy in his Gear 5 form with the white hair, with the white eyebrows, with the white smoke coming around. You got Shanks next to his boy Luffy. You've got Blackbeard separating the 2 cabin boys of Roger next to Shanks. And then finally, right next to where my face is going to go, we've got Buggy D Clown. Right there, the 4 Yonko that we have in One Piece going into the final saga of the story. We are here. We are here now. The 4 Yonko before the final saga are Luffy, Shanks, Buggy, and Marshall D. Teach Blackbeard. Incredible. Incredible. James, once again, coming through with a phenomenal thumbnail. Couldn't have done a better thumbnail for this. This is the best possible thumbnail for the last manga chapter of One Piece before the month-long break. Couldn't have been better. So thank you very, very much, James. As always, James, I don't know, I don't see you in the chat right now, but if you're in the chat, James, or if, you know what, I think I have to mod you first because the chat's members only because it's flying so fast. James, I will add you as a moderator after all this. I think you already are, though. But if you're not, I got to throw you in the chat so you can tell people where to find you. I'm going to tell people where to find you. If you're not already following Kentaro PJJ on Twitter, if you're not already following James, in the words of Reggie Fils-Aimé, former president of Nintendo, what is wrong with you? Go follow him, okay? Kentaro PJJ, right here. Follow this man, okay? Follow this man right now. I'm going to zoom in. Follow him. James Vale, click the follow button, let him know, say thank you for all his incredible work on these thumbnails. It warms my heart seeing thumbnail artist for RogersBase in his bio now. Incredible. Thank you, Poof, by the way, for dropping the link in the chat. Appreciate it. Poof, hold this W as per usual. Love you. We got Master Luke in the chat. We got Bobby in the chat. We got so many longtime fans in the chat today showing up. This makes me so excited. We haven't even gotten to the donations yet. Incredible. All right. Wow, 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 wow. We have so many to get through. We have so many theories to talk about, so many donations to get through. Let me go all the way down to the very bottom. Holy mackerel, man. Wow. Wow. Hendrix coming through with the membership saying, happy Sunday, Roger. Thank you very much, Hendrix. Robert Romanowski becoming a member saying, can't wait to read with you. Too Much J-Pop becoming a member. Chaos Lurlin becoming a member. Straw Hat becoming a member. D Gamer Calamity saying, something about spoiler. Well, I'm not going to read that one. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter now. Volume 25 cover was just a theory, wasn't a spoiler. Well, you lied to me, regardless, D-Gamer, because it was totally a spoiler, and Buggy was indeed Yonko. But that's fine, I love you anyway, thank you for the donation, but you're lying. Philip Hazard Pro super chatted and said, Volume 25 theory came true, insane for Goda. We got all these new members, this is unbelievable. Thomas becoming a member. Sultan becoming a member saying, how's your day going? I'm busy right now, so I'll watch the VOD later. Welcome. John super chatting saying for the 25th anniversary, volume 25, showing the new emperors on the cover. They're in the same position in the volume cover and in the chapter. Absolutely beautiful. You'll love to see it. Fantastic. We have Adam Ant coming through with a subscription and a super chat saying, Roger, happy to be here live. How epic would it be if the reason Buggy became a Yonko is because he formed a pirate crew with the former warlords? Hype would be crazy. That's exactly what we talked about earlier, Adam. I agree with you. That would be hype. We have Mo the Pirate Devil gifting 75 Australian dollars saying, check out the first double page spread on the second panel right above the new bounties. Pictures of Sabo are shown around the world. We touched on that earlier as well. Thank you very much. Nate Taylor donates $20 saying, I've been following you since Zoe. I love the hype you bring. I got spoiled by some other content creators, so thank you as always for following the official release. Do you have any plans for One Piece content during the break? I sure do. Make sure to tune in to the official announcements from Anime Expo. There will be some things coming from your boy RogersBase. So rest assured, there will be One Piece content. I have some streams planned. I've got a stream planned with Murphy where we're going to be talking about One Piece and Avatar. That's going to be great as well. I'm planning a stream with Brago. I'm planning a Reverie stream. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Whole bunch of stuff. So thank you very, very much. Thank you for being here, everybody. Nakama, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Silver Scones coming through with a donation saying, don't make Queen skinny. Other dudes won't stand a chance, says Silver Scones. And then he also came through with a membership of 40 months. Unbelievable. Robert Summers coming through saying, was Sukiyaki waiting for the 9 to come back and that's why he couldn't leave the town? Was he truly waiting for Joy Boy? Well, I think he just said right here in the chapter that he has no intention of telling him, but that the vassals are probably aware of the fact that Hitetsu is indeed Sukiyaki. That he's the man that allowed Orochi to take control. But I truly think at some point he should reveal himself to Momo at the very least. I think Momo should know his grandpa's still alive. Don't you think so? I think so. Unbelievable. We've got Billy Lowe super chatting, saying Oda came through with another banger chapter. See ya in 1 month's time. No problem, Billy. No problem. If you're just here for One Piece content, that's totally fine too. But no, I love you a little less than the other subscribers who are here for everything. Just know that I love you, Billy, but I love you a little less than everyone else. That's fine. Rich Master coming through saying, imagine if Robin had been honest in Alabasta. Would Crocodile have challenged Kaido for Pluton? If he would have gotten smoked and gotten killed. No doubt about it. Alex coming through with the super chat saying, I think Green Bull's weakness will be poison. Or once he starts to use his power, he can't move like a plant. Huh? Alex, I don't think it's poison. I think his power is nature. I think he's got the vines. I don't think it's poison. But that would also be cool. I mean, it does kind of look like poison's coming off of his... Well, actually, no, that's blood. That's not poison coming off of his vine. That's blood. That's the blood of Queen and King coming off of this and spiking Babanuki and everyone else through the stomach. I mean, he straight up just killed everybody. Green Bull killed everyone. And he's strangling King and Queen and curb stomping Skinny Queen on the ground. Ryokugyu's a beast. We barely even talked about him, but he is awesome. He is awesome. This chapter is unbelievable, man. This chapter is incredible. Alex super chatted and said, I think Green Bull's... Oh, no, we just read that one. Savage Emperor super chatted and said, I can't stay long, but as promised, I am here, and I will watch the rest on Monday while I'm at work of the VOD. Savage Emperor, I hope you're having a lovely day at work when you are watching the VOD, and I'm hoping that you watch my other content, not just the One Piece content, because that means I love you more than Billy. Moving on, we got John in the chat saying, Queen can't get thinner, he would be too handsome. What are you guys talking about? Queen is gonna be too handsome. Queen is looking like a skinny old man like this. I don't know what you guys are on about. I don't know what you're on about. Demigod Kratos became a member. Rich Master saying, Carrot is with the Minx, unfortunately, so I think this confirms she's not a Straw Hat. Yo, salute to Maze Maze. Maze Maze, are you with us right now? Salute to you, Maze Maze. I was absolutely a Carrot for Straw Hat Stan. I wanted Carrot to join, but now it looks like the dream is dead. Maze Maze, I still love you because I know you watch my content that's not just One Piece content. You're fantastic. You're a Carrot Stan. I salute you. Thank you, Maze Maze. You are always a GOAT of the RogersBase community. We will always remember you. We will always love you. Goodbye, Carrot for Straw Hat. As much as I want it to happen at this point, it's just not happening. Obi's even saluting you. On behalf of all the minks, my dog Obi is saluting you, Maze Maze. Carrot is still top 5. We love Carrot. We stand Carrot. Sulong Carrot is still goated, but Carrot is not going to be part of the crew. Unfortunately, we're getting Yamato instead. Even Obi wanted to be part of the conversation. Maybe she's still going to join at this point. I don't know. You know who might join, though? Caribou. The reason I'm saying that's because the next super chat's from Mike Mancool, saying my favorite theory is that Buggy is the pirate that Shanks talked to the Gorosei about to mess with them. Yo, Mike, wait a minute. Bring it back. Mike Mancool said my favorite theory is that Buggy is the pirate Shanks talked to the Gorosei about to mess with them. How amazing would that be? See, that I love. I love that idea. Because Buggy and Shanks are together. I mean, they're the bros. They were on Roger's ship together. Do you think he knew, because Kaido and Big Mom were there, do you think he knew that Luffy was going to be able to beat them? And so to sort of set up the Yonko in the way that he wants it to be, he told them that Buggy... I love that idea. I really genuinely love that idea, Mike. Wow. That is awesome. Shout out, by the way, to Ska Lomi for becoming a member. Shout out to Christopher for super chatting $5, saying, I remember it being said by the Wano anime director that Kaido is not the final villain. Was he referring to Green Bull? No. As the final villain? No. I mean, again, Wano, for as much as people want to say, oh, Wano's not over yet or whatever, I think Wano, in terms of the main storyline of Wano, is done. But I've been saying this. I said this since the stream when they announced that we're entering the final saga a couple weeks ago. I'm going to repeat what I said there. I think we are coming back from the break to a post-Wano arc. I don't necessarily think we are leaving Wano in the next, 5-6 chapters. I think we're still going to be in Wano, but I think there's going to be, you know how there was the post-war arc and there was the post-Enies Lobby arc? I think it's the same kind of thing. Even though Act 3 is technically not over, I think when we're all talking about arcs, the next bit is going to be post-Wano. I really think that's the case. And I think Green Bull could very well be the villain of a post-Wano arc. But I also am not entirely sure, because there's a lot of characters here, and I know that Green Bull's putting down Queen and King, but Zoro's here, Luffy's here, Kid's here, Law's here, Yamato's here. There's a lot of characters here. I feel like if Yamato, Zoro, Marco, Luffy, Kid, and Law all came together, they would curb stomp Green Bull. Curb stomp him. If the 6 of them were together, they just took down Kaido. They took down Big Mom. So if Green Bull wants the smoke, he can get the smoke. Maybe that would make for an... How wild would that be if he waited to show Green Bull as an admiral, and then all of a sudden, in the arc that he becomes an antagonist, they just put him down immediately in the same arc, and they send a message to the Akainu being like, look, don't send any more admirals after us. They don't want the smoke. That'd be wild. Anyway. I personally believe the same thing that people are bringing up in the chat. I personally believe somehow, some way, Green Bull is going to restore Wano to what it was before and negate all the stuff that happened with the poison that seeped out of the factories and things like that. That somehow, some way, Green Bull is going to bring life back to the parts of Wano country that have obviously been stricken by poison and drought and famine and all that stuff. That's what I think is going to happen. Because then the people of Wano can live freely and eat happily and drink clean water, even though Luffy isn't there anymore. Because Luffy's going to have to leave Wano eventually. So I feel like Green Bull is their answer to that. That's my answer. Also, you guys are saying, you're totally right, Roger, because look at the last panel. Exactly. Last panel, you could see flowers coming out of the ground. Exactly. So that's literally what he's already doing. He's walking around Wano country and bringing life back to things. So I think Green Bull, in some weird way, is actually a good character right now. As wild as that would be for him to be an antagonist, I think he's a good guy right now. Not in terms of going after Luffy, but in terms of pushing the story forward and bringing Wano back to its former glory. He's doing the right thing right now. Moving on. Silver Scones donated $50 and said, this whole chapter is why I love Oda. One Piece is the best. I love your reactions. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate it. We have JP Legend saying Robin not telling the crew about Pluton is dumb. Imagine if Kaido had it, Oda skipped a lot again, such as the Kinemon reunion. And believe me, spoilers weren't out last Sunday. Well, I saw the Buggy thing last Sunday, and apparently it was true. James Gillian super chatted and said, Green Bull is based on Harada Yoshio. All right, let's type in this guy's name, Harada Yoshio. I'm assuming he's based on a specific character of Harada Yoshio. Oh, dude, yeah, he totally is. He totally is based on this guy. Whoa, look at this. This is Green Bull, straight up. That's Green Bull. I mean, that's him. I'm looking at the two of them together. That's him. He's only missing the sunglasses. This is from Exit, maybe. This is the green bull that we're looking at. Harada Yoshio. Old dog, Harada Yoshio. Yo, look at this guy. He's cool. Oh, look at, somebody already said Harada Yoshio and green bull. Wow. You guys move fast, man. Though I guess spoilers have been out for a couple of days, so you guys could have done your research, but wow. Well, cool. I like this. I want to see more of him. This is hype to me. This is very hype to me. All right, going back to the thumbnail, let's read here. Kratos super chatted and said, Pluton is a scientific term for a ingenious body crystallized underground, such as under a volcano. Oh. Would love to see Zoro and Sanji fend off Ryokugyu to parallel TB when they lost to Kuma. I like the idea that maybe Pluton is in the volcano somewhere. That's kind of a cool idea. Hassan M became a member for 11 months and said Wano still isn't over with Green Bull going and Luffy and Pluton. Green Bull's a walking natural disaster. Alex became a member. Kami became a member. Mr. Crapo became a member and super chatted and said, what if Buggy found Captain John's treasure, the map given by Luffy and Impel Down, and that was the last road poneglyph that led him to becoming a Yonko? Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Tevsauce super chatted and said, Roger, this chapter was so hype. I think Pluton's going to be found by somebody other than the Straw Hats, and Frankie will upgrade the Thousand Sunny to combat it. Thoughts? I think that would be interesting. But I feel like we're probably going to know what the Pluton is by the time we get back. That'd be interesting if it was found by somebody other than the Straw Hats, though. Patty Murphy super chatted and said, do you think the fandom memed Buggy into a Yonko? Absolutely not. No. No. Oda loves Buggy. Oda's been having Buggy fail upwards for the longest time, and Oda does not give a crap what the fandom thinks. He just straight up doesn't. So I feel like, no, he made Buggy a Yonko because that was his plan all along. That's my guess. Mugiwara No Flash super chatted $50 and said, I think some of the warlords bailed out Buggy against the Marines, making him look like their new leader, thus Yonko status. Going back to the warlord idea, you might not be wrong. Isla, my guy, saying big ups from Paris. Happy to be here. So much work. What if, just for fun, what if Shanks was speaking about Buggy with the Gorosei, talking about the past and the rest? Isla, you're not alone. Someone else brought that up earlier. I actually think that's a great idea. I think that's genuinely funny. I like the idea that he was talking about Buggy. Great to see you. Hope you're having a great day at work in Paris at that bar. Maybe I'll see you when I come to London in August. Awesome, awesome. Naruto Toad Sage super chatted $5 and said, what if Buggy awakened his devil fruit? Possibly the ability to disassemble the world around him like Law's ability, but without room. That would be incredible too. I would love to see what Buggy's awakening would look like. That would be really, really cool. Imagine if all of a sudden you're fighting with Mihawk and then, boom, you awaken Buggy's devil fruit and nothing can be cut. That's actually a pretty cool idea. I like that a lot. We have Yugi Boy becoming a member. We got Leon becoming a member. We got Austin Smith becoming a member. Gabby becoming a member. To the four of you, Nakama, thank you for being here. Adrian super chatting saying, I think Buggy did something to justify his promotion. Maybe he's in possession of an ancient weapon or the Lost Road poneglyph. Maybe he was looking for Captain John's treasure. Maybe. D7A Ranger super chatted and said, do you think that Wano itself could be Pluton? Seeing as we've seen island-sized ships with Thriller Bark, that goes with Kaido saying he chose Wano because it's Wano. That's actually an interesting idea, that maybe the island itself is a giant ship. That'd be really weird. But also could be awesome. I would love to see that, but I don't necessarily think it's the case. I think Wano is a country in and of itself. I do think Pluton is part of it. I'm more inclined to believe the volcano theory that was brought up earlier. I'm not sure. Man, there's still so many to get through. We have 30 more members. Please, people, I'm going to ask you, please stop super chatting. I'm going to ask you for that. I appreciate all the money. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Let me tell you what to do instead. Stop giving me money right now. Stop, please. because my voice is going to get blown out. We have 30 more minutes of super chats to get through. Please, I beg of you, stop donating. Stop donating, please. What I ask you to do instead, it means a lot to me. Leave a comment when the video is done and leave a like on the video. That's all I ask of you. Stop donating, please. I love you all. You being here is enough. What I ask you to do instead is click that subscribe button. It's free. It costs you nothing. There's plenty of ways to show your support. Hell, you know what you could do? You know what you could do? If you want to give me money and you're like, Roger, we want to give you money so badly. We love your reaction. Here's what I want you to do. Here's what I want you to do. I'm going to direct you all to do this right now, okay? Go to my YouTube channel. We got 4,000 people still watching. This is unbelievable. Go to my Heaven's Word video right here. Go to this Heaven's Word video that got sponsored by Square Enix. Go to this video. It's called Heavenward Complete, Stormblood Begins. It's the newest video on my Final Fantasy playlist. Go on this video. Go leave a like on this video and leave a comment on this video. Wow, Stormblood wasn't as hype as Wano Country. That's what I'm going to ask you to do. I better see this Stormblood video with like 2,000 likes by the end of this stream and tons of comments on it saying Wano is better than Stormblood. So go do this right now, but stop sending me money because we got too much money I got to get through. We got too many reactions I got to get through. And I appreciate your support. I love you all, but please, for the sake of my voice, for the sake of the streams I still have to do today, please stop sending me money. I love you all. I appreciate your support. I'm so happy that you're here, but just go like the Stormblood video instead. Go leave a comment on that instead. Please and thank you. You're goated. I love you all, but stop sending me money. I got to get some water, bro. My voice is gone. Hold on. Give me a second. I got to get some water. Man, oh man. It's too hype of a chapter, Obi. It's too hype of a chapter. You want to be on stream? Come on, Obi. Come on, let's go. You want to be here while I'm reading super chats? Come here. Sit. Sit. That's a good boy. Here you go. Here you go, Obi. All right, the fifth Yonko has made his way into the room. OBD1 is here. OBD1 is here. What's up, Obi? Happy Father's Day to me, I guess. I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy, Obi. All right, anyway, moving on. Moving on. All right, actually, the water helped immensely. Okay, here we go. It also doesn't help. This is the first thing I'm doing after waking up. And I also didn't do vocal exercises. So my voice is gone. I'm sorry, Tanner. I know my old voice teacher's watching. I apologize I didn't do my voice exercises. Moving on. Avik became a member. Hand Refraction super chatted and said they made Luffy a Yonko because of the Grand Fleet. Mike Mancool super chatted again and said we already saw Pluton a few times already and we know he's extremely powerful. Look at all these Obi emotes in the chat right now. Roger dissing Square. Wait, what are you talking? I'm not dissing Square. Wait, hold on. Who said that stupid stuff? Wait, Yoshi, I'm not dissing Square. I was literally just thinking of something Wano related and One Piece related to put on the Square Enix video. I love Square. They literally make my favorite games. Triangle Strategy is top 5 favorite game of all time for me. I love Final Fantasy VII. We're not dissing Square with that. I'm telling you to go like that video to give Square love because they sponsored the video. You read that incorrectly, Yoshi Pudding. I love you, Yoshi Pudding. You're in my chat all the time. But hold this L. I love you, Yoshi Pudding. Let's continue. All right, there's too much stuff going on. Isla donated again from his bar in France and said, wait, when Kaido wanted to crest the new Onigashima that will change the world, did that mean he knew about Pluton? Did he know that putting Onigashima on the flower capital would activate Pluton? Who just activated the beach party? Abdullah activated the beach party. Reagan's like, look, you got Wano in your hands. Wano, I said Obi, my hands all. Reagan came, so I was holding Obi, and it's like, good, I can close the door now so that I can go get some work done, and you can hold Obi instead. All right, hold on. I can't even speak right now. Isla donated and said, did he know that putting Onigashima on the flower capital would activate Pluton? I don't think Kaido knew that. I don't. Because Kaido can't read the poneglyphs. Obi is Wano. Yoshi Pudding, are you still in the chat, by the way? If you're still in the chat, drop a heart emote right now. All right. Chat. Also, someone mod Yoshi Pudding. What's going on after this? Who's next? Wait. See, I'm losing track. There's too many donations. This is why I told you guys to stop. Adrian Jones super chatted $5 saying Buggy being one of the end of series Yonko confirms his GOAT status. Do you like Buggy? Obi, do you like Buggy? Obi likes Buggy, I think. All right. God Usopp became a member. Total Cadenza super chatted $10 and said the early Thursday scans for Queen translated him differently. In the scans, he said a post-diet physique doesn't suit me. Oh, interesting. I wonder why they changed that. Hollow Avarice said, truly when I think back on it, I think we're going to start with a recap of everything that happened outside of Wano. Oh, for sure. That's the first thing we're going to get when we come back from break. No doubt about it. Was Green Bull drinking the blood of King and Queen with his plants? We're definitely not getting Pluton for a while. A couple things to break down there. I do think we're going to get Pluton revealed in the next few chapters or so. I don't think Green Bull was drinking the blood of King and Queen, though that would be interesting if he's like a vampire plant user. That would be super interesting. And then we got, what was the other thing you just said? Hold on. I'm losing track of what's going on here. There's too much stuff going on. Oh, and then the recap of Wano. Yeah, I totally agree with that. We're starting with the recap of Wano. Yoshi said, I'm a mod now? Neat. Hey, there you go. That's my guy. All right, moving on. Saitama-sama super chatted and said, Captain John's wristband probably led Buggy to Uranus. Maybe. Isla super chatted again saying the invitation is still on for you to come to Paris whenever you get the chance. Obi said, I'm done with this. Obi, come on, Obi. Here you go. Here you go, Obi. Come on. If you want to go, you can go. All right. He said, I spent enough of Father's Day with you now. Get back to your super chats. All right. Moving on. We've got Slay It Out super chatting saying the reason I think why Luffy, Law, and Kid all have 3 billion berry bounties is that Big Mom and Kaido combined had 9 billion. They don't know the details, so they assume all three beat them together and split them up. That's an amazing theory. Slay it out. I love that. I love that a lot. I love that idea that they had the combined almost 9 billion. And so the admirals were just like, look, we don't know who did what. Luffy, Law, and Kid split it up evenly, 3 billion, called it a day. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. That also kind of goes to the idea that the government wants to hide what Luffy truly is. And if they gave Luffy a bounty that was way higher than Law and Kid, then the rest of the world would know that something's up. That's probably part of it too. And then we know that they wanted to hide the D off of Luffy's poster, but then it was too late, and our boy Big News went to the presses anyway. So maybe that's the case. Maybe. All right. You mentioned that in the chat. I guess I need to start donating. Forest Panther, you don't need to start donating because we got to it already. Just be patient, relax. We talk about everything. Don't worry about it, Forest. Relax. All right. Who just became a member? Someone else became a member with a Japanese name. I can't read that out. I think it says One Piece something. I don't know, because I recognize the Pisu part of it. And it says Zunisha might be the key to Pluton. Zunisha left already, though. Dan Galaxy super chatted and said, I think the government views what Law, Kid, and Luffy did as equal, and thus the bounties. But Luffy got promoted to Yonko status due to being Joy Boy. Maybe. Jade R became a member, Roy became a member, Mark became a member, Nakama to all three of you. God Usopp super chatted and said, what if Buggy awakens and can now cut and dice anything in a room like Law? That was something that somebody else brought up in an earlier super chat, God Usopp, but I agree it would be an interesting idea. Romson super chatted and said, this was only a 15-page chapter. Very disappointing for the last one. Romson, what? Oh, lengthwise, he said, disappointing. Oh, okay, maybe you wanted a longer chapter. I was going to say, in terms of the chapter, it is definitely not disappointing in the slightest. Not disappointing in the slightest. Not at all. Someone donated something that I mentioned in the chat too. I feel you, buddy. Look, I got to tell you right now, please don't get your feelings hurt because I didn't read something that you read in the live chat. We have thousands of people in here every Sunday, and we have literally hours worth of donation theory things to get through still. If I was able to read everybody's every week and every little thing in the chat, I would. But I am only one man. Okay, I appreciate you being here. I do. But if something was brought up in the donations that you were going to say anyway, don't worry about it. It was brought up anyway. We're discussing it still. Please, please, please. Don't feel bad. This is why I have to put things members only for these streams, because there's so many people that are in here every single week. I can't get to everybody. I am trying my best. I'm trying my best. I promise. I'm trying to get to all of you. I appreciate you all being here. But please, I am only one man. Please. Please understand. Please. All right. Here we go. Zekin super chatted and said, Aramaki low diffs 2 commanders. Cole is coping and Brago's holding the W. I don't know what that means, but I'll talk to King of Lightning and Brago about it later. I haven't even had the chance to watch any of the reactions of the past 5 weeks, and they're... Moving on. Austin Smith super chatted and said, I wonder if Pluton is the reason why Kaido was on Wano. Did he say he wanted to create the world's greatest war? Was he looking for Pluton? Maybe. I'm not sure. Jordan Alon saying, Happy Father's Day, Roger. Thank you. But really wish Happy Father's Day to my dad, the best dad in the world. Okay, there you go. Yoshi Pudding becoming a member again. Rob Harley super chatting. I finally got to you, Rob. I saw you in the chat. Super chatting saying, wait a minute. Big Mom said a piece of the One Piece is in Wano, and Robin said that Pluton is in Wano. Could it be that Pluton is part of the One Piece, or is it just a coincidence? Rob, I think you're on to something. I think it's all connected. I think it all might be connected. Avik super chatted, said Pluton is Wano and the bendy tree around the castle is Persephone. Maybe. Who knows? Paul super chatted and said, I think the pirate that Shanks had to talk to about the Gorosei was Buggy. He may have said, make him a Yonko. He has clout, but he won't bother you. More of the people saying the idea that they agree that Buggy may have been the one that Shanks talked about. Look at this, multiple of the same idea coming through in those super chats. I like the fact, though, that people are representing that Buggy Shanks theory with the donations. They're saying right here, right now, Buggy is the one Shanks was talking about. Multiple people are putting their money where their mouth is, saying that Buggy was the one Shanks was talking about. I love it. I'm trying my best, people. El Deja became a member. Thank you very much, Ja Nakama. Coolest idiot that ever memed became a super chat member and said the blueprints named after the ancient human fruit Momo is Pluton, just as Shirahoshi is Poseidon. Info burial mistook ships for weapons. I don't know what that last bit means, but in terms of Momo being Pluton, clearly you're not alone. Other super chats have also said that as well. Hollow Avarice super chatted and said, I took it that Big Mom maybe escaped and her and her crew slunk off to Elbaf. Maybe. Josh S. said, do you think that Shanks is likely to die? All Yonko but Shanks are smiling. Could this be it for a red-haired friend? Find out next time on Pokemon. Josh, I do think Shanks is going to die. I don't think it'll be until towards the end of the series. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. I do think we're going to find out more information about Shanks and his role in the next saga during Film Red. I think we're finally going to find out some interesting things about him. Not everything can be in the canon story. The movies sometimes have canon elements. I think the canon element of the film is going to end up being something relating to Shanks. Probably. Roger awakened the streamer fruit on this stream. Look, I'm going. I'm answering everybody. I'm trying my best. Maybe there's some things I'm missing, but I'm getting to everybody. Hollow Avarice said Shanks is going to be happy for Buggy. By the way, Green Bull looks like he's based on Yoshio Harada. We talked about that. Been in Wano for so long. Roger, you are the best. May I say to you what Luffy said to the crew? Kampai, thank you very much. I love you and appreciate you. Govind Batad super chatted and said the Greek god Pluto translates to ruler of the underground and the geological body of rock named Pluton, which is crystallized magma. And now we know that Kaido fell down in the magma. There was a volcanic explosion. Maybe there is something underneath Wano country. Maybe there is. We're here. Look at this. Maybe there is. Maybe Pluton was in the volcano, just like everybody else was saying. Matthew McComb became a member for 15 months. And Roger, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that you're happy to be here, and I'm happy that you're here. Thank you very much. Nakama to you. Thank you. Joe Caparilli with a $100 donation saying truly endgame stuff. The best reaction on YouTube right now. Love the passion. This month is going to suck. Now that I'm reading this, I know I read out your donation already, but it was $100. That's amazing. So I'm happy I read it it out again. Kellen King, Jobin Von Hoof, Chris Douglas, you all became members. Nakama to all three of you. This is wild. We've got like 3,000 plus something members in here right now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Joe Caparelli donated another $20 and said, love it, making it an even 120. Half Mighty super chatted and said, it said the poneglyph in Alabasta already mentioned Pluton is in Wano. It probably isn't the Sunny. Maybe the ship tied to opening the borders. Maybe it does have something to tie with opening the borders. Maybe. Maybe that's it. Maybe. It could be. Who knows? I like that idea, though, that somehow that has something to do with that. This also goes back to what Demigod Kratos is saying in chat, saying Pluton will be lifted by Zunisha. Once the borders open, Momo will give the order. It's why Zunisha left, since there's no purpose right now. So there's no need to activate Pluton because they're not opening the borders yet. So you guys think Pluton has some tie to opening the borders. If that's the case, then I agree with whoever said it a couple super chats ago that we're not going to get Pluton anytime soon. Then I think I agree, and I don't think we're getting Pluton anytime soon if it has to do with opening the borders. Final answer. Oh my God, I have so many super chats still. I have 30. How is it? People kept donating after I told them no, please. I have 30 more super chats to go. We're an hour and a half into the stream. Good Lord. Okay, here we go. Pierre Francisco super chatted and said, Green Bull's comment about good booze needing to age gave me an idea. What if Roger was too early on Laugh Tale because Bink Sake was not aged enough and it needed another 20 years to be enjoyed? I love that. I love that. That goes along with the Bink Sake One Piece theory that we've been talking about on stream for weeks at this point. I love that. That somehow, some way, the booze thing is tied with Bink Sake and the truth about the One Piece. I love that theory. I love, love, love that theory a lot. Good call, Pierre Francisco. And thank you for the donation. Mike Creamer super chatted and said, long-time listener, first-time dono, maybe Pluton is under Wano and can be used opening the borders. Yo, I'm sorry we mentioned that stuff earlier, but look, I appreciate the donation anyway. Maybe that's why Wano closed its borders. But again, putting his money where his mouth is, talking about Pluton being under Wano, and then potentially being used to open the borders. Lots of people putting their money where their mouth is with that theory. Avik super chatted and said there's 4 Yonko posters, with Buggy representing blue, red being represented by Shanks, black being represented by Blackbeard, and white being represented by Luffy. Something's going on, I'm sure. Red, white, black, and red, black, white, and blue. Okay? Maybe that represents something. It's something that I can't even comprehend right now because I got so many more super chats I got to get through. Please clarify the color theory for me in the comments down below because right now, I don't know. Yugi super chatted and said, Kaido and Big Mom use the geyser to survive. Mom goes to Elbaf. Kaido dies. Enma gets the koi fruit like the SBS. Koi equals dragon? What? Enma gets the koi fruit? Huh? That Kaido would... You think Zoro's sword is going to eat Kaido's devil fruit and he would use like actual dragon techniques? And then Big Mom would go to Elbaf and then use the geyser and the homies to survive. Wow. I kind of love the idea that Zoro's sword would eat a devil fruit though. I'm not against that. I'm really not. Wow. I'm not against that at all. I like that idea a lot. I like that idea a lot. Wow. Satwick super chatted and said, Buggy found Captain John's treasure and John was part of Rox's crew, and maybe that's why he became a Yonko. Maybe. Maybe. Act 4 might start with a short war with the Marines. I really don't think we're getting to Act 4 now. I think Act 3 is going to end maybe at the beginning of next chapter. We're going to get the close of Act 3, and then we go into post-Wano, and that's all the stuff with the rest of the world maybe. I don't know. 2% became a member. Thank you, 2%. D7HS Ranger became a member. Thank you very much. Ali Dono became a member. Thank you very much. James Gillian donated 90 euros. How did I even miss this earlier? Holy mackerel, James Gillian. 90 euros saying Ryokugyu's design is based on acclaimed actor and music artist Harada Yoshio. This man donated $90 to tell us something we already knew. His name, Aramaki, comes from the 1990 film Ronin Guy, where Harada plays a drunk, lecherous Ronin of the same name. So it specifically comes from Ronin Guy. Well, that is new information. James, thank you for the $90. Nakama, love you, appreciate you. Thank you very much. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Check the TCB comments about Gourmika. I'm not going on the scan website. Sorry, buddy. And that was donated by Jojo. Sorry. Florpus super chatted and said, there are now 2 people who are confirmed to be able to read the poneglyphs, plus Sukiyaki who can make them. I wonder what that means for the future. I'm going to read that again. There are 2 people who are confirmed to read the poneglyphs, correct. And Sukiyaki can make them. That is also correct because he has the tools that are passed down and they were in his doll room. I wonder what that means for the future. I also wonder what that means for the future. You think he's going to make more poneglyphs? That's kind of interesting. That's interesting. I have nothing else to say to that other than that's interesting. Skolomi super chatted and said, Frankie's blueprints were not the Pluton, but rather the weapon used to fight the Pluton. Shirahoshi was Poseidon who could command the Sea Kings, and I think Pluton is either Momo or Otama. Wow, okay. Ozzy Edwards super chatted and said, I hope you're all prepared for One Piece withdrawal, and on a side note, invite Kyushu to your Reverie stream. You might love his insight on things. Kyushu. I recognize that name from my chat. Hold on. Because I see Kyushu in my chat sometimes. YouTuber. Yo, people, it's Kyushu. Oh, he's literally streaming right now. He's streaming One Piece right now. Shout out to you, Kyushu. All right. Let me go see. Oh, Obi's going crazy right now, too. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Okay. Man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. I'm not saying Im-sama. Oh, I'm sorry. Billy super chatted again saying, I'm not saying I'ma see you in 1 month's time. I'm saying Oda dropped a banger chapter and dipped out for 1 month. I got it. So Billy Lowe, you're still loved as much as everybody else. He's still going to be representing in the chat. Billy, thank you very much, Billy. Appreciate you. Nakama, thank you. Thank you. Harmless Pear super chatted and said, I forgot if you noticed, but the poneglyph in the background is with Robin. I love your streams. Yes, we talked about that earlier. Natraj super chatted and said, Pluton can't be a ship because we already have Noah's Ark as the ship of prime importance. I'm guessing it will be something different. Maybe. Mackerel coming through once again, renaming himself Andrew McCarroll, but I already know damn well that you're Mackerel because I've seen you in here all the time. Becoming a member for 28 months. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it. Nakama, thank you. Emilio, super chatting, $10, saying, why is nobody talking about Grandpa Koski being just as valuable as Robin since he knows how to read and write the poneglyphs? Now, it isn't a lost language that can still be passed down to Momo. Exactly. That's why I'm saying he's got to reveal to Momo that he's alive. He has to. I know he's scared for what Momo will say and for what the people will say, but he's got to do it. He's got to do it. I totally agree. Julio Cesar, Indragio Guana, super chatted 89,000, I don't know what that is. COP, copium, I don't know what that is. Saying Pluton is what closes Wano. Zunisha will open the border one day. Wano is Pluton itself, is what Boomer says. Wano was built around Pluton, is what Boss Cobra says. What if Pluton was found by Big Mom, is what Hollow Avarice says. It's like, I don't know what this line of 4 super chats about Pluton was, but there you go. Multiple theories about Pluton. Aztec coming through with a $20 super chat saying the Tin no Mi. Green Bull will take on the Straw Hats but will change his mind when he sees a beautiful woman. Maybe Nami or Hiyori. Look at his intro in 905. Maybe Nami or Hiyori will convince him to restore Wano country. So you think just as he's simping for Akai, he's going to simp for the girls. I agree. I'm fine with that. Why do you think he's going to have the Tin no Mi though? Tin? He obviously has something to do with nature. Like vines or something. The vine fruit or the nature fruit, I don't know. I don't know. Gabe D. Champ becoming a member saying, you are the best reactor in the One Piece community. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. Nakama, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, thank you. Vanitas's Manga Reviews also became a member for 3 months, saying Green Bull's actually drinking his booze through the vines. Interesting. And super chatted saying, Roger, I love your streams. Check out the panel with Kinemon's reunion with his wife. Where's Kinemon's reunion with his wife? Let me see. What panel is that? Is it on the party panel? Let's see. Kinemon's reunion with his wife. Where do you see that? Oh, there they are. They're doing the Nakama, sitting together. Oh, that's beautiful. I didn't even see that the first time. That's beautiful. Wow. Also, chat, please, again, I'm seeing multiple $20 donations. I genuinely stop. Please stop. Please stop donating, chat. Please stop giving me money. Please stop. I mean it. Please. I appreciate them. Please stop. Go like and watch a bunch of old videos that have less views. That's what you should do instead. Go watch the video about Stormblood. Go watch the video that I did with One Piece Treasure Cruise. But stop donating. Please. I mean it. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Please stop. Please stop. Please. My voice is going to be blown. Do you want me to die? Please stop. Please stop. Appreciate it. Please stop. And already read that one out. Mike Moore, super chatting $5 saying, great reaction. Will you be at Anime Expo every day? No, I'll be there one day and I'll announce what day I'm going to be there. That's not true. I'll probably be there 2 days, but I'm only going to be there at the 2 days in which I'm being paid to be there. So the days that I'm being paid to be there are the days I'm showing up. I'll announce it beforehand. Stay tuned to my Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, you're making a grave mistake. Go follow me on Twitter because I reveal tons of different things on Twitter about upcoming videos and upcoming live streams. If you're not following me on Twitch right now, go follow me on Twitch right now. Follow RogersBase on Twitch. Follow RogersBase on Twitter. Follow RogersBase on Instagram. But stop donating, please. Stop donating and just go follow me on a bunch of different platforms. That's the best way to support me. Stop giving me money. Definitively, Zach became a member. Thank you, Zach. Nakama. Bobby Caddy, the GOAT coming through. Super chatting saying, you're the GOAT, Roger. Glad I was able to watch this reaction. You made my week. I've been at captain school, so I've been gone, but I'm back for a while. Keep up all the hard work, Roger. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Nakama. And Billy Lowe, 1992, proving his allegiance to the Mammoth Boys, becoming a member. Billy, Nakama, putting his money where his mouth is, saying, I'm not going anywhere, even though there's a month-long break. I'm here for all your content. I better see you on the Genshin streams. I better see you on the Nintendo Direct stream. I better see you on the Gurren Lagann video. I better see you on the Spy Family video. I better see you on all those videos. Thank you very much. Thank you. Mike Man Cool super chatting saying, this is my last super chat, I promise. Please get some rest, big dog. Thank you for everything that you do for us. Thank you for everything you do to me. Thank you for tuning into this amazing stream. Renard D. Justin became a member. Holy mackerel. Thank you, Renard, for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Nakama. Another $10 super chat donation. This one from Mackerel. Mackerel, you know better. I told you to stop, and I saw this after I said to stop. I know you know better. Do you think Ryokugyu is a doctor? I'm calling it now. He's the user of the mythical plant fruit model Mandragora. He uses poisons, hallucinogens, paralysis, sleep, plants, vines, and healing. Andrew, I love that idea. I love he's got a Mandragora fruit. I think that's a fantastic theory. If you don't know what a Mandragora is, I will pull that up right now. Chat. Here we go. Mandragora. If you don't know what this is it right here. They're known as mandrakes. I think that's fantastic. I think that's a great idea. That thing is horrifying. This looks like it's got a devil fruit already. What the heck? What the heck? Yeah, but Mandragora. I love the idea. I think it's great. Thank you very much, Mackerel. Nakama. There's Yoshio again, bro. I'm going off. Oh my gosh. All right, Truffle super chatted $20 and said, I've been watching you for a long time and I enjoy your reviews, man. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. Saying enjoy your reviews. What do you think about the two big drums having the same symbol as Eneru has on his rings? I don't necessarily think that means anything, just because of the fact that it's a very traditional Japanese symbol that you see on taiko drums. I don't think it really means much. It just, you know, I don't think it means that Eneru is suddenly going to come down in Wano country. So I don't think it means what you think it means, but obviously there is a tie in Japanese mythology, but I can't get to it right now. Joseph Setimo super chatted $2 saying, here's $2 because I'm late. And then finally, this is the last super chat of the stream. I'm done now. It's been an hour and a half and my voice is gone. Attilio super chatted, and in response to me saying stop donating, he just wrote the simple word N-O. No. Attilio, thank you very much for being here. Thank you to all of you who super chatted. Thank you to all of you who liked the stream, who commented on this legendary stream, who came to show your support. 5,000 concurrent live viewers throughout the entirety of the actual chapter. Incredible. Like, actually incredible. Alpha Fati donated another $5 and said, no, please stop. Please stop. Please stop. I mean it. I love you all. This was an incredible stream. We got through so many theories, so many different ideas, giving me food for thought. I love my community more than anything else. I'm telling you guys, I know there's other One Piece YouTubers, I know there's other streamers, whatever, but I'm telling you right now, the Mammoth Boys, you guys are the best. You're the best. There's no question. You're the best in the entire game right now. You're the best. The Mammoth Boys are the best. Coming through. The fact, I'm going to tell you a little bit of inside baseball. This is true. This is true. Do you know why I was given the beta gifted memberships? Let me explain why. This just goes to show what an amazing community you are. Let me explain. Gabe said, okay, I'm listening. Here we go. The reason why YouTube picked me of so many of the streamers that they gave the beta memberships to, the reason they picked me is due to the fact that we have so many members already on the channel. I am apparently in the top 5% of all memberships on all of YouTube. That is, when you think about how ridiculous that is and how much support that means you guys are showing. I've got like, what, 300,000 something subscribers on YouTube? And we have more members on the channel and have been shown more support from our members. And you guys have stayed consistent and stayed members more than other channels that have millions of members on them. That is why I was gifted the beta memberships, because they knew and they saw in the analytics that I was in the top 5% of everyone on YouTube that has memberships. Truly, like, I don't talk about this enough on live streams, but I've seen people discuss it on the Twitch chat when we're talking about subscriptions on Twitch versus streaming on YouTube. I love streaming on YouTube. I have a passion for streaming on YouTube. It's my favorite platform to stream on. I like the freedom it gives me. I like the fact that it's been removed from the algorithm now, like that now streams don't count, so it doesn't negate how well your other videos do. Thank you, by the way, to Omar Ahmed, who just gifted 5 subs. Thank you very much. Not gifted 5 memberships, I should say. We're going to stop calling them subs. They're members. Thank you very much for gifting 5 memberships, Omar. Nakama, appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Thank you. But you guys, my community, we're literally in the top 5% of all creators on YouTube when it comes to membership revenue. That's unbelievable. That's for a channel that's got 300,000 something subscribers, and the fact that you guys are in the top 5% of all creators on YouTube in terms of how much you're donating and becoming members, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So thank you all once again for being here, for showing up, for continuing your memberships. Seriously, it means the world to me. Thank you so much. You allow me to do what I do on a weekly basis. I know there's like a month-long break, so I'm going to get this spiel out of the way right now. Like, truly, I used to worry years ago when I went full-time on YouTube about like views. I used to worry about like, oh, a video's not doing well. Now I could give less of a shit. I don't care anymore about views. I don't care anymore about any of that stuff. You guys, you members, have enabled me to do what I love to do now on a weekly basis. If I want to stream a Nintendo game, if I want to stream One Piece, if I want to stream Pokemon, if I want to stream Genshin, it doesn't matter. It literally does not matter at all now. Like, it doesn't matter in the slightest, because you guys are coming through week after week after week. And the revenue is so good from members that it doesn't even matter what my ad revenue is. It literally doesn't matter. Now, again, thanks to all of you, my ad revenue is also pretty good because we get good views on our videos. But still, it doesn't even matter because you guys are showing up every single week. I cannot stress it. November and post time skip both became members as well. Thank you very much. And Yoshi Pudding donated and said, no, I'm not going to stop donating. Gabe Ortiz said, no, I'm going to stop donating. Alpha Fati said, only if you insist. And all of you gave $5. It's unbelievable. But truly, you are the best. We not Disney anymore. We're PG-13 boys. We always have been. I could say a swear word every once in a while, so long as I don't say an F-bomb, then we're good. I'm not going to say the F word, but I wouldn't say the F word in real life anyway, so we're good. Thank you all for being here. Greatly appreciate it. I gotta go. My voice is gone. No Gurren Lagann stream on Twitch today. I thought I could do a Gurren Lagann stream. I'm going to rest my voice. I got to be on the One Piece podcast later tonight. I got things I got to do in the background. We'll do Gurren Lagann tomorrow on Twitch. So if you want to watch my Gurren Lagann reactions live, go follow me, twitch.tv/RogersBase. We're going to go live tomorrow morning at 10. We're going to probably get through like 8 or 10 episodes of Gurren Lagann. And then we're going to finish it up on Tuesday. We'll be done with Gurren Lagann. This upcoming Sunday, you guys have a Spy Family reaction recap. The Sunday after that, we've got a Gurren Lagann reaction recap. At some point during the week, there'll also be another video, probably One Piece related. Thank you to Pokemon Trainer Ray for becoming a member, saying you are awesome, Roger. I love your content. Also, shout out to the Joy-Con boys. Absolutely. And not to bring a downer at the end of the stream, but it's been 3 years since we lost Etika at this point. And truly, I know he's looking down from above on all of us. And he's the reason that I'm able to bring you guys the hype. He's literally the greatest streamer who's ever lived. No one will ever do it better than Etika. He is irreplaceable. He is unrivaled. I am honored to have called him a friend. I love you, Etika. 3 years since we lost him, but the Joy-Con boys are forever, so shout out to the Joy-Con boys. And finally, last but not least, we have Sheikah Blight coming through with a membership. Welcome to the Emote Boys. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, everyone. Stick around. We got some great content coming in the month-long break. You know, stay tuned on my Twitter for when the next Reverie is going to be. Jay's going to be hosting that. Stay tuned on my Twitter for what I'm going to be doing at Anime Expo. And hopefully by Anime Expo, I can announce the other thing that I'm doing later in the year, which I know is going to get you guys excited. Just stay tuned. We got a lot of good stuff. I love you guys. You're the best community on the platform. Like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Nakama. See you all in a month. Man, but not see you all in a month. Again, there will be other content. It's not see you all in a month. There'll be other stuff. I'll see you all in a month for One Piece, but there's going to be other stuff. So just ignore what I said. All right, I love you. Goodbye, everybody. This is big news.